Welcome. How are you doing? This is about Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, as more information has started surfacing as regards what happened that day, what really happened, what was the composition of the people who invaded Sunday Igboho's house. If you're just stopping by, I say thank you, and if you're a returning subscriber, I say thank you for stopping by once again. Kindly tap on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell. It will alert you whenever our videos such as this are dropped. And if you're a member already of this wonderful family, I say thank you and God bless. One will wonder, how is it possible to invade the house of a strong man? Sunday Igboho is someone who has been tested. This is a man who went out to war back in those days, Modakeke and effect. It was not a joke, it was a serious one. Or are we going to call that a local war? A lot of things went down during that war. Guns and amulets, charms, and a lot of things were used during that war. It was a survival of the fittest. Sunday Igboho came out popular, strong, until date. People still reverence him. They call on Sunday Igboho and they give him that nickname, IGBOHO'S. Igboho is actually where he used to be. That is where the whole thing all started, and that's how he got his name. Now, Sunday Igboho's father is a spiritualist, someone who has that spiritual backup, and is the one that he said taught him all of these things and gave him some, secrets that he is not to reveal to anybody. So the question is this: how can a powerful person get this invasion so easily in the night? People killed. He had to escape for his life. Even his power jackets got taken away by the DSS. Cat got killed because they think he probably metamorphosed or changed into a cat, and they don't want him to escape. They took the dead body of the cat. We also heard that a woman was on the forefront of this, and one will wonder, what is this all about? Well, the story, the news, the information reaching us, and you're going to hear it from the mouth of someone who is a generalissimo in Yoruba land, somebody who is versatile when it comes to warfare and spiritual Yoruba protection, war, and all of that. He talked about this. Now, what is this all about? Well, Sunday Igboho's house was not just invaded by the Nigerian DSS just with their guns and that's all. No, they didn't come with the might of numbers. No, they came with three, according to the report, three strong spiritualists. Three strong spiritualists, three strong marabouts, three strong babalawo. You might want to call them herbalist, but calling them an herbalist is just a little bit of names. It's just a little bit of naming them. I mean, reducing what it is. They came with strong spiritualists. We are talking about high priest. Three were brought there. We heard that the woman fronted them, and it was the woman that was receiving call and was screaming and talking. There is something that has been done on all of those people, DSS, that came. So they didn't come with their physical might alone. They came with spiritual protection to fight and combat Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. That is a lesson to, that's a lesson for us to look into. A lot of people do believe that the Nigerian government and many of those people are just with guns and that's all. No, we are all in Africa. We are all in Nigeria. There is nothing different. Everybody does the same. I mean, people who are involved in all of these metaphysical things, they do it. They go all the way. They travel all the way. They go as far as India to get spiritual powers, either as politicians. So what is the new thing? If someone is coming to say, I have power, I have protection, it is not new to them. You are singing the same song that they understand. Many of them can sacrifice newborn babies, sacrifice women, and a lot of things during election, before election and during election. You see what happened. Bodies get missing. You hear that body parts have been taken from someone, because at that time they need body parts to engage in spiritual warfare, to gain popularity, to win elections. They go all the way. So we are talking about people who are in the, they are in this clique of satanic and demonic and whatever. So how is it possible that somebody will come forward and say, I have spiritual power, I have this, is my secret, my father gave me, I have the... So these are the things that people looked at and said, Sunday Igboho somehow must have said too much, and they looked at him, they checked him out, they consulted the people that work for them. Don't forget that there are people, they may be Yorubas, they may not be Yorubas, there are people who work for the highest bidder, who work for who gives sacrifice to their gods and spirits more. It's as simple as that. So they go to meet them and say, look, this guy, he said he has spiritual power. And we can see him demonstrate all of these things. They look at his statistics, they look at his CV. There is something called CV. They look at it. Sunday Igboho, oh, he fought during Modakeke War. What did he use? Can we see videos? Can we see evidence of this? Can we consult this? Can we do this and that? And they did all of those things, and they were able to get into the deep arsenal of Sunday Igboho. That is why they were able to cut away his powerhouse, do away with so many things. So terrible. I want you to listen to Iba Gani Adams talking about this, so that you will hear this for sure, that it is not just DSS coming by themselves. They came with strong spiritual assistance.
Àwọn Yorùbá náà ni wọ́n lọ ń ṣe fún wọn o. According to rumour, tá a lè confirm, àwọn mẹ́ta tó tẹ̀lé àwọn babaláwo mẹ́ta ló tẹ̀lé DSS wá o sílé Sunday Igboho. According to rumour o, tèmi ò confirm o, tèmi mi ò parọ́ o. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní ìgbà tó ń jáde tán, ẹnìkan ti pè wọ́n lórí fún according to pé ẹ lọ kó àwọn ológbò nínú ilé ẹ̀. Definitely àwọn kan tó yí ká àwọn ló fún wọn ní information pa ara pé nǹkan tó fi ń ṣagbára nìyẹn. So nǹkan agbára wà.
That is it. Very loud and clear. It is not something that is hidden. We heard it that the woman who led the Gestapo style invasion was calling someone on the phone and said, but you told us this thing is here. You told us that person is here. You told us that we should take this place and that. Trying to confirm from the person, like, the information you gave us is not even 100%. What's going on? Loud and clear. What does that tell you? It tells you that inside of Sunday Igboho's team, there are people who joined, or there are people who are paid to fight. And these people simply, they go for the highest bidder. If the federal government of Nigeria or the state governor of any state is willing to pay them more, they are willing to sell Sunday Igboho out. They don't care about that. They are not there because they are into what you are into or into what you want. They are not into that. They are into what gives them money. It's as simple as that. So information definitely has been given out. The manner at which they invaded Sunday Igboho's house is something that I looked into, and I said, how is it possible to invade the house of a strong man? Were they not afraid that something could happen? All of this information, details has been given to the DSS. This is where he puts the dog. This is where he puts his powerhouse. He only talks. He talks and talks and talks. He doesn't have this. He's only trying to scare you. He told us this and that. Probably videos, recording of their private discussions, and all of those things would have been shared with the federal government, shared with the DSS, and they consulted some spiritualists, consulted some power, metaphysical, people who have metaphysical abilities, and they asked them, what can we do to capture this man? And they said, this one, there is nothing about it. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. These are the things that this man cannot face. These are the things that he cannot do. He will be weak at this time. Go on a particular day and all of that. And that is how they invaded Sunday Igboho's house. And they did this very quick before the Lagos rally. So there is nothing else for us to begin to talk about or to analyze about this thing. Something went wrong. That's just the simple truth. Something went wrong. Is it that Sunday Igboho spoke too much? 2, is it that Sunday Igboho didn't care about the people around him? He felt that he was covered and is untouchable. And of course, with that, saboteurs, moles will be planted among you. We've heard that they said certain people who were part of the Nigerian police or army or whatever said they are not interested in the Nigerian thing anymore. They want to be part of Sunday Igboho's self-determination group. They want to join and all of that. We heard all of these things. We heard it. So what are we talking about? And the shocker is that at least the voice that were, the voices they heard during the attack, they definitely would have heard Yoruba people speaking, calling the other person on phone. That does not mean that the person is a Yoruba. Speaking Yoruba does not mean speaking in Igbo language or any other language does not mean you are from. You might have lived there or understand the language. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the people who were around Sunday Igboho actually gave out information. I believe when Sunday Igboho returned back again, I hope he's listening to this. I hope this video gets down to him. I hope now he will learn from his mistakes to realize that these people that surround you and the people that you are against They are not there for joke. They are ready to finish anybody that wants to put an end to this contraption called Nigeria, put an end to this vampire of a system and structure that they are into.